Who? Who's there? Rebels! We're under attack! To arms!
We have some time before our support arrives. There's no time to speak to everyone. We should gather a small group who can serve as our heralds.
Are you daft? We didn't come all this way to listen to you spout nonsense. We are not the enemy. Or are you so taken with your Galgastani masters you have forgotten?
There's no call for such rancor, Vice. We should hear them out.
Suppose we do fight. What then? Conflict will only lead to more suffering. At least here, the winds of war do not howl in our ears, and our stomachs do not grumble.
Shelter, fodder, you enjoy all the luxuries of cattle. Doubtless you will, so long as you remain. But do you not long to be free? To live as men? You are Wallister. Where's your pride?
Leave as you came. Let us live out our lives in peace. Today, it's the Resistance. Tomorrow, who knows what. But you all sing the same tune. My son sounded much as you do. The war claimed him 6 months ago. Will your violence bring him back?
We want no part of your fight. You're doomed to fail any road. Galgastan is too powerful. Heroes you may be, but the pride always comes before the fall.
Forgive me, I was delayed. Might I have a quiet word? I overheard your conversation. These people do not convince easily. No matter. We feared it would come to this. Listen to me. There's something you must do. You must kill them. All of them. Spare no one.
What?
The Duke foreknew this outcome. These are his orders.
But why this? If you know even one reason, I would hear it.
Because his grace demands it.
If the people of Balmamusa rise up as we ask, well and good. But the words of these children will not be enough to move them to take up arms. When they refuse, you are to kill them under guise of Galgastani agents. Leave no survivors.
You can't be serious. You order us to kill our own.
Come, Leonard. You've a good head on your shoulders. Consider our situation. If we are to defeat Galgastan, the Wallister must unite as never before. If it appears the Galgastani destroyed Balmamusa, our people in the remaining camps will rally to our banner.
But, Your Grace...
Nor will opposition in the Galgastani ranks remain unmoved by such outrage. Balbatos will be beset by foes without and within. We will finally have both the opportunity and the moral imperative to rid the world of the creature.
Denham and the others will not do this quietly.
You will see to that as well, when the time comes.
You are with me then. It is the only way. The future of our people depends on it.
I see what must be done. I will bloody my hands.
Do not worry. We will not let their sacrifice be in vain.
Denham, are you mad? You're going to go along with this?
The Duke gave such an order, Leonard. And you would carry it out?
Open your eyes. We cannot win if we are unwilling to dirty our hands.
Ours is to follow orders. I swore an oath before the Duke, before the realm.
Listen to you. If I close my eyes, I think I spoke with the Galgastani.
The Duke would sacrifice these people as a piece in some great game. Our Lord has betrayed us all. To think I was willing to give my life for such a man. What a fool I was.
Then you stand apart, Vice. You will not join us?
Damn right! These people have done nothing. Where's the justice in killing them?
I did not think you want to abdicate duty, Ravnus. To break faith with Lord and realm.
I break no faith. I renounce the Duke. I renounce you all.
I always thought to find you at my side the day the Wallister won their freedom. But if men of our own blood would stand against us, why should I expect more of you?
Am I not Wallister?
Wallister descended from Galgastani's stock. But the fault is mine. I should not have placed such faith in one of mingled blood.
How dare you?
Every victory comes at a price. Can't you see that? People are dull-wits. The sacrifice must be great to wake them from their languor.
And you, Kashua, will you follow in this madness?
I will ever stand with Denham.
From this day, you and I are enemies.
Kill them all! No Wallister leaves this place alive!
Galgastani reinforcements. Deal with them. Leave the townsfolk to me.
I hoped more from you, Denham. A man who places ends before means treads a dangerous path. The shame is mine for daring to hope. On my honor, you are my foe, Denham!
I just can't believe you're of Galgastani descent.
You feel yourself betrayed? You'd heed blood over word and action. Can the light of deed not pierce the shadow of one's birth? I believe it can. I will not believe otherwise.
Now, her blood's not mixed of her own doing, boy. I myself am not of the common race, though I can't say as I've met misfortune on that account.
Just luck, perhaps.
I hadn't considered that. But there's time for considering later. We've more pressing matters.
If the Great Father does not yet require my soul, then what? Am I to be a shepherd to these youths?
I'll kill you by my own hands, Denon. I swear it!
There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart?
Three weeks had passed since the massacre at Balmamusa. Consumed with revenge, the Wallister took to the battlefield, wresting large swaths of territory from Galgastani control. The Duke's gambit was a success. Yet not all went as the Duke had intended. Though the atrocity galvanized the Wallister, those in the Galgastani camp who opposed their own Hierophant Balbatos did not rise to action. Worse, whispers of the truth behind what happened had begun to spread throughout Galgastan on the lips of Vice and his men. Where the Duke had sought to sow discord, a new sense of unity now grew among the Galgastani people. But the stalemate of forces along the Sonji Weald showed no signs of yielding clear victory to either side. Hoping to strike a decisive blow, the Duke pushed towards Balbatos' stronghold at Kuritani, a daring, some said reckless, attempt to take the keep. Meanwhile, Denim arrived at the ruins of Balmamusa, with orders to harry the enemy's flank.
I hear no alarum, sister. I think we made it.
By the look of things, the Galgastani can't have stationed many men here. The fewer we must kill to be done with this business, the better.
You would have me fight such a battle with our numbers? Are you gone mad?
I mislike your tone.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We are more powerful now than ever, I grant you. But let us not forget, we failed to rouse the Galgastani against Balbatos. Our resistance remains far outmatched.
I do not need you to tell me what I know so well.
Then I beg you to reconsider.
Humor your Duke. Hear my plan before you reject it, First, we dispatch a light force to secure Balmamusa, a small town southwest of Karitanai. Thence to advance to the Zaod Moors.
You distract them by needling their flank? They will never fall for such a ruse.
Your ears would serve me better than your tongue. I mean to have our young hero lead the band. We will feed sweet lies to their whisperers, that it's no small band, but half our army that marches. A morsel they will find impossible to resist. Nor will they know whether it is from Almorica or Balmamusa that we strike.
And they will believe this tale.
The presence of the hero of Goliath will convince them. Balbatos would not think we place our hero at the head of so few. This will be enough to give Balbatos pause. But he is no fool. He will not commit the entirety of his forces to Balmamusa. No, he will divide his men between the Sonji Weald and the Zaod Moors. The martial advantage is his. Even with his forces split, he will not fear defeat. Yet only this way will we have a true chance at victory.
Perhaps. But if Balbatos does not split his troops, what then?
We must see that he does. There's more. Once our heroes have a foothold in Balmamusa, they will turn their attentions to the port of Ashton to the west. Balbatos will fear an assault, and with his troops mustering in Karitanai, Ashton will be ripe for the taking.
Of course. Without Balmamusa or Ashton, they'll be cut off from the sea.
Is that so great a blow?
In Valeria, the sea is life. Without the bounty of her trade, we wither and die. Doubly so the Galgastani and their landlocked keep at Karitanai. Believe our rumors or no, they must respond. And that means splitting their troops.
Should the gambit fail, we still weaken them by closing their ports.
What becomes of us?
If you sense disadvantage, withdraw swiftly.
So in the end, we still must fight a battle of Galgastan's choosing.
Oh, you fret like an old maid, Leonard. The plan is perfect.
As you say, Your Grace.
Forward! Leave no Galgastani standing! Seyard Moors are within our grasp. Onward!
Denim of Goliath? I see a rumor in the flesh. Then Balma Musa was no feint after all. You there. His Eminence must hear of this. Go, now! We must halt their advance as long as we can. Remember, we fight not for ourselves, we fight for Golgastan! If only I had heeded my own advice. It is I was naive, foolish.
I do not fight for vengeance.
The Butcher of Goliath, here? He means to lay siege to Corinthai from our backs. We dare not leave the keep undefended. You bring word of this to Sir Zabos. Impress upon him the need for reinforcements. Forget the others. It's the boy I want. We'll mount his head on the walls of Corinthai. thought myself prepared for death, but now I find I'm frightened.
Tactics Ogre.
The road to Coritinai is long. Why take her all that way? She is for the gallows at any rate. I say we have done with it here and now.
Orders is orders. Commander Loxerian is to have a proper hearing before a justice is meted out.
And is it not some opposition nobleman that spares her? Why do you suppose they go to such lengths to keep her from harm?
They say there's Galgistani blood in her. Might be that blood is bluer than most, eh?
Then her crime is twofold, for she is a kinslayer besides. I see no Galgistani before me, only a Wallister knight.
The Wallister name me a Galgistani traitor, while the Galgistani claim I am a Wallister knight. Enemy to all and friend to none. The Galgistani can't so much as escort a prisoner without a quarrel. No wonder the country splits in two.
Silence! I'll have a much easier time guarding you if you would guard your tongue. It'll mean more than that if I don't bring you back safe to Coritinai.
Sir Alfred, it's the Wallister!
Now's my chance.
What? No!
Is that Ravnus?
Damned woman!
She sealed her own fate. We've caused enough to kill her now. Kill Kinslayer and rebels all! Oh, should have killed her while I had the chance. Ugh.
What do the Galgastani want with her? And she of them?
I suppose I should thank you. Even if you lead me away a traitor, I owe you my life.
Are you a traitor?
She has Galgastani blood in her. Is it any wonder some tie remains?
You speak as though she betrayed the Wallister outright, sister.
Only words. Though no doubt there are others who share her thinking. Those who claim that I struck a deal with the Galgastani, who are only too willing to embrace one of their own. And there is some kernel of truth to it. I doubt even those Galgastani nobles who do not take so hard a line as Balbatos would have offered me shelter were it not for my blood. But as it is, I am a woman without a country.
I'm sorry.
I had always told myself I was a Wallister, and I acted the part as best I could. But this? I am shaken to the core. I no longer know what I am meant to be.
Ravnus, come back with us. Warriors of your skill are in short supply. We could use you.
I am cheered to hear you say so, but I can never go back. I cannot forgive the Duke for what he did at Balmamusa, nor the disgrace I suffered there.
I see.
But my gratitude is heartfelt, both for saving my life and for setting me free.
The Duke wants her captured. Can we really just let her go?
Leave it be, sister.
You may find it hard to believe, but I love the Wallister. I was born in Almorica, spent my childhood there. It will always be my home. Even now, I do only what I feel best for the Wallister people. Farewell, Denham. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
Are you certain this is the right choice? What if she joins forces with the Galgastani? Should you face her on the battlefield, it will not go easy for you.
If she becomes an enemy for true, I will face her as any Wallister soldier would. Do not worry, sister. All will be well. Come, let's be off.
Is this town the prize you've come for, rebel? Best think again. Galgastan gives no quarter to an ogre who slays his own. May the light judge our enemies and embrace our fallen.
Very well, give the order. Tomorrow we attack with the dawn.
At once, Your Grace.
I beg you wait, my Duke. It's too soon.
Oh? Balma Musa is fallen, is it not? The plan proceeds apace.
But we still do not know whether Balbatos has divided his troops.
Even as we breathe, Denham takes Port Ashton. My plan unfolds as I have seen it. Why do you worry so? The gods of Valeria are with us, Leonard. You'll see.
I do not question our success, but surely there is no harm in awaiting word from Port Ashton. It is not only our lives that hang in the balance, but the destiny of the Wallister race. Prudence demands caution.
So I am imprudent and reckless. You talk a perilous line, Leonard.
Your orders, sire?
You have them. Go and see that they are carried out.
As you command.
Please, Your Grace.
That's quite enough from you. Begone from my sight.
As you wish.
At last I find you, Denham. You've given good chase, but the hunt ends here.
Look again. It is you who've fallen into our trap, fool of a Galgastani.
Galgastani? No. Your work in Balma Musa brings me here.
You were in Balma Musa?
Such fine heroes we Wallister make. You will die for what you did at Balma Musa, for what you did to my brother. will die with or without my hand.
We'll deal with your kind once the Hierophant lies on the ground.
Oh, hadn't you heard? Your Duke lost at Sanji.
Peddle your lies elsewhere. We're not buying.
'Twas a victory of attrition decided by a handful, but a victory for Balbatos nonetheless. More than enough to sound a death knell for your resistance. The people will turn to us to lead them now.
I do not believe it. I cannot. Did Bulma Musa mean nothing? Sister, let us take this ship for our return to Almorica. If that woman spoke true, the roads will be too perilous.
Denim, let us quit this island altogether.
Cut and run? You can't be serious.
If what she said is true, then we are finished whether we admit it or no. They'll kill us if they catch us.
But we must return to Almorica to see the truth of it ourselves, no?
Here is the truth of it. I would not lose you, Denim. There is a mare that visits me nightly, a dream in which I am alone, brotherless.
Only a dream, sister. As I stand here now, I will never leave your side.
And yet it frightens me, as though I saw it in waking. I cannot live alone.
You won't have to. Don't worry. The Duke hasn't lost, I'm sure of it. All will be revealed at Almorica. And if we find the castle fallen, then we will leave this island together.
Promise me we will. Promise me.
Who are you? You got no business with us. Oh, you come to steal me prize, is it? Can't be letting you do that. 5,000 gold on this one's head, and I'm keen to collect. There's knife work to be done, lads. Got 'em! The pirate's death for me. A tight scrape, that. I don't think I'd have made it on my own.
The pirate. You mentioned a bounty. Who are you?
No criminal, if that's what you're thinking. I'm a Wallister, same as you. Hired on with the Resistance. But my boss man died on the Sanji wheel before I saw a single Goth. Any road. I must have left an impression on the Galgastani. They went and put a bounty on my head.
Then it is true. The Resistance lost in Sanji.
Huh? Why, I thought you were all on the way back to Almorica. Plenty dead on all sides. But don't worry, the Duke's alive. I reckon both armies are headed home to lick their wounds. The way I see it, he owes me some coin. I'm off to Almorica to collect. Say, you're not headed that way, are you? If you need another sword, you can hire mine for a song.
We could use all the help we can get.
It's a deal, then. And don't forget your part of the bargain, eh? When we reach Almorica, be sure and tell the Duke you hired me on. I will throw it on top of what he owes me.
I had hoped to avoid the attention of the Resistance, and the battle that must follow. Alas. High Commander, we'll essay to hold them here. Withdraw to Sonji.
A Golgostani commander turn his back upon the enemy? Never.
No, my Lord Gartialo. You cannot throw away your life here. Galgaston needs you alive. Return to our holdings at Karitanai, there to reform our lines.
You are but a band of Archaeotros. They'll crush you.
We are prepared to die. We have always been so. Besides, you're in no condition to fight. You wouldn't reopen wounds so freshly closed and ruin our work, would you?
Then I shall take especial care not to die.
Let down your guard at your own peril, Wallister. We are proud warriors of Galgastan, and we will fight to the last!
Care, Denham. That Guttiolo is danger.
Run. Live. Avenge us.
The killing of soldiers is one thing, but to slay Archaeatros with such abandon... The Wallister are a plague upon this land. Blight to be burned away.
Base Wallister, Runt, you besmirch the glory of Gargastan. No.
I am heartened by your return. As you live, so too does the Resistance.
What do you intend to do after such a defeat?
Defeat? Nonsense! Sonji was a stalemate. All that's lacking is the coup de grace. I will muster a new host and march on Corytinae.
And where will you find the men for this host?
What do you propose instead, Now, if you're sitting on some great stratagem, I would hear it.
Balbatos suffered losses as great as ours at Sonji, this is fact. But do not forget, Denham's feint required that Galgastan hold considerable forces in reserve. If he were to strike now, we would be hard-pressed to repel him. What's more, ever since Balmamusa, we've suffered an endless stream of deserters. We cannot fight a war without soldiers.
Oh, if I held a dagger at Balbatos' throat, you'd complain of its dullness.
Not complaints, Your Grace. Simple facts. One thing to talk of bringing down Balbatos, but idle musings bring us no closer to victory.
All talk, am I, impudent knave?
Enough of this! This is no time to quarrel amongst ourselves.
We must turn to the Dark Knight's Lothlorien for reinforcements.
What? You can't be serious. This is some species of madness.
The decision is made! It is the only way to bring down Balbatos.
By begging for reinforcements, we all but admit defeat. Again, you would vassal us to the Buckram. Were it to be known, our ranks would dwindle further. Even those under watch of our walls would take flight. You would drive them into the waiting arms of the new Wallister Alliance. I will not lend my name to this suicide.
Still I wait to hear how you would deliver us. No, forget I asked. I've heard enough of your counsel. What does our young hero make of this? It's you I must persuade.
Well...
Will you not venture to Phaidok Castle? Convey my missive to Tartaros.
Your Grace, you must rethink this.
It is not your place to tell me what I must and must not do. Begone from my hall. The future of the Wallister rests on your decision. Will you go?
As my Duke wishes.
Hold up there!
Why the urgency? The Duke paid you, no?
Aye, and then some. Said there was more where that came from, if I join you.
I'm pleased for you, but you needn't come with us.
Why is that now?
Our path leads to danger.
This messenger's errand? What danger in that?
Remember, our safety is at the mercy of the Dark Knight's Lothlorien. Galgastan is as eager to prevail as we. They may have sent their own messengers to persuade the knights from their perch and onto the battlefield.
Well, true that. If the knights have joined against us, you'd be walking into the lion's den, as it were.
Indeed. Yet we're bound to see how the lion lays. You have your coin. You only place yourself in needless peril by joining us.
Hard to argue with that. But I'll join you all the same. Where there's peril, there's reward.
Ah, a soldier with a merchant's heart, I see. As you like, then. I'll not stand between a man and his profit.
You're Denham, the hero of Goliath, they call you.
Something tells me I won't be recruiting you.
You must be part of the new Wallister Alliance. We share a common cause.
Cause? You abandoned our cause when you drew steel on your kinsman, traitor. Listen up, boys. That one there's the hero of Goliath. Slaughtered the people of Balmamusa like cattle he did, all to slake his thirst for power. You going to let him and his bloodthirsty lord rule us into the grave? I didn't think so. For the Alliance! That could have gone better.
Why such hurry, Denham?
Sir Lancelot is here, sister. Come.
Must we greet him so short of breath?
Sir Leonard, what are you doing here? Where's Lancelot?
I wished a private word with you, and Sir Lancelot was good enough to oblige me.
Why such secrecy?
It is a matter of grave importance. The resistance teeters at the edge of the void. We lost a great many men in the Battle of Sonji, and each day we lose more to desertion. Why do you think that is?
I can't say.
It is our leadership, or lack thereof. We were defeated at Sonji because we rushed into battle too soon. We moved before the enemy's forces were fully divided, and see where it has led us. Already we hasten towards a greater error. If we place ourselves at the mercy of the Dark Knights, we betray everything for which our kinsmen died. Think you not so? Until now I have been patient, too patient perhaps. Triumph over Galgastan is more distant than ever. Wallister rots from within. Our resistance needs a new leader. I believe you are he.
You can't be serious.
The Duke has played his part. It falls to us to draw the curtain.
This is madness. Do you have any idea what you're saying?
Only too well, Kashua. Your brother sees it too.
You would murder the Duke, a man you swore to honor. I'll not believe it.
Sister, Leonard is right. If we continue down this road, the resistance is finished. Those who gave their lives at Balmamusa will have died for nothing. We must win this war, whatever the cost. The Duke is lost already.
Night and day soldiers desert the Duke's army. The people love him not. But you have accomplished much. You have the people's trust and the vigor of youth. Yes, the people will see the brightness of our future in you. We could ask for none better to lead.
This is absurd. My brother is no leader.
Well, Denham, I say you are.
If this is what our people need of me, so be it.
This jape has gone too far. Do you truly think the people will follow the man who slays their Duke? Always you trust to steal for deliverance. But where has it led us? We are beaten. Accept this and let us quit this island.
No, not yet. Our battle is far from over. Someone must bloody his hands, if there is none other with courage to do so. Let it be me.
Well said, Denham. You are a man grown now, and the role well suits you. When you act, the people will follow. The failings of the Duke are hardly a secret. But the people will not know where this new road leads. They lack the vision to see. They will turn to you to shepherd them, to be their courage. But there will be time for talk later. We must return to Almorica and strike before the Duke realizes aught is amiss.
Who would have thought we'd meet again like this?
Vice, what are you doing here?
I had hoped the good knight Lancelot might lend me his aid, but alas, he's nowhere to be found.
You need only give the word, Vice.
Calm, Aracel. A quarrel now would only leave our strength diminished.
But they are the backbone of the Resistance. We must strike while we can.
Gaussen said much the same thing, and now he feeds the worms.
Aracel, how did you come to be here? Vice, you don't mean to... You wouldn't!
Not to worry, Kashua. Our enemy is elsewhere.
Yours, perhaps, but I do not forgive so easily. I will avenge you, brother!
We've no hope of prevailing against the Duke's men. Not yet. We must withdraw. What was that?
Take the town!
No more! Is this what passes for honor in Lotus?
You bear the arms of Zenobia. So this is the Holy Knight Lancelot. How I have longed for this moment. Show me the power that crushed Highland.
Only too gladly. Let our steel sing.
I didn't expect the Barkram attack to come so soon. And you, the Duke's loyal, scarce equipped to march, let alone repel them.
If the Bakram expect us to lie down for the trampling, they're in for a nasty turn.
What? You have a plan? No matter. I'll see soon enough. But there's little time. If you've some miracle on hand to rally the Resistance, best work it quickly.
I will. When next we meet, it will be as enemies full-fledged, Vice. Stay whole till then.
And you, Denham. Until next time.
Your Grace, I bring terrible news. Denham rises against us in revolt.
What? Impossible!
I am not certain of his numbers, but they are likely more than these walls can bear. We could send for our host on Tynemouth, but I fear it would arrive too late.
Ah! The Commons were right about him, it seems. He is a traitor to the core.
Your Grace, it's not safe for you here. Please, go while there is still time.
Go? Fool! Where would I go? No, the key is the boy. Kill him, and this ends.
My lord.
The cur bites his master's hand, eh?
Betrayer! Whose creature are you? Barbatos? Brantin, maybe? Are you blind to the army at our gates? You place us all in jeopardy!
I am no lord's creature. I seek only what the Resistance has always sought. Our ranks dwindle by the day. Can't you see it? The people no longer follow the Duke.
And so they follow you, usurper? They say heaven's justice is swift, but you deserve far swifter! Fool boy! I curse you! With my dying breath, I curse you!
We're going in! Press the attack! Spare any who've lost the will to fight!
Traitor to the Resistance! How quickly you forget your debt to the Duke! Your kind of thorns in the heel of progress. How fortunate I bear the perfect remedy. My sword will teach you the right of things. Advance! against me, but our uprising will not die so easily.
Your Grace, Sir Leonard has arrived.
Leonard, here! Perhaps there is yet hope.
Your Grace, my humblest apologies for not coming sooner. Not hanging from the parapet yet, I see.
No, good friend. But that rebellious upstart would be the first to see me, so no doubt.
If he fails, the Buckram will have their chance soon enough. Rhyme has fallen.
What? Lena! But why?
Your Grace bears too great a burden. Let me lighten your load.
Listen well. I want no needless bloodshed. Make a path out of the castle and drive out those who resist.
Sir!
Sir Leonard, what of the Duke?
All went according to plan, thanks to your effort.
Then the Duke is no more.
Yes, and all that remains is for you to join him.
What? What are you doing?
Something that would have been impossible were it not for you. You die, taking responsibility for both the revolt and the death of the Duke, and the resistance rallies to me. Truly, you have my undying gratitude, Denham.
You really think my death will accomplish so much?
How could it not? Death is the ultimate absolution, and you have much to atone for. Mostly my sins, but no matter. You've played your role. Rest. Your days of sacrificing heart and soul to the resistance are over.
Venom words! Don't listen to him! It's as Vice said. Leonard and the Duke are the same. Men drunk on power.
Respect, please. I am twice the man he was.
Rise, Denham! This is not your place to die. I forbid it!
I am sorry. You will live on in my heart.
Stand and fight, Denham. Have you forgotten your promise?
You, Vice? What are you doing here? Ah, I see. Old friends reunited. Very well. You can die together. Now to restore the resistance. Raise your sword, Denham.
I thought you different from all the rest, Leonard. But you love the nobility as much as they love themselves.
If the nobility can provide a fairer rule, then they have my devotion.
A fairer rule, under the same despots. You dream if you think the nobles will serve as their own headsmen.
You mistake me, Vice. If a man wants power, he must claim it for himself. No noble will do that for him, true. Yet most commons wait for such a man, a savior to put things to rights. Whence this savior then? Why not people like you, like me? The few who take up the sword to better their lot in life. They can be the next nobility, shepherds to the rest. And where the wrong in that? I know you desire change, but such is forged slowly, link by link, not made whole in the span of a night.
Vice, Aracel. Thank you.
Our paths crossed. By chance. That's all.
Fortunate for you that an even greater menace faces us both. I sheathe my hatred of you for the sake of the people. For now. Do not expect to find me so charitable next we meet.
Be that as it may, I still thank you.
You talk much of power, but what of honor? What possible claim to virtue could you make over Denham's disgraced corpse?
I fear you lack sufficient dedication to understand. It is my dedication to a cause that trumps all such fleeting considerations. The man who wallows in sentiment accomplishes nothing. That is what it means to bloody your hands, boy.
You forget whose blood it is.
It's over. Well fought, Denham. Go on. Finish it. Tell our people... Tell them this. It was my scheming brought us here.
Did you intend this all along?
Either death, yours or mine, serves to unite the resistance. Though, in truth, I had much rather it been yours. We harbor none of Vice's nobles or their pets now, do we? The new Wallister alliance will join you. Welcome them. My eyes grow dark, my limbs numb. All rests on you now. You have the strength. You have the strength.
Who can know if the path we choose is right or wrong? I will fear no reproach, for man is a creature of sorrow and fault, and ever will be.